As many as of that opinion, would you say aye?
Efforts by a section of MPs to strengthen the leadership and integrity bill were thwarted after the executive carried the day in a stormy session in Parliament last night that saw a proposal to have state officers seeking appointments to public office to declare their wealth rejected. The requirement had already been dropped at the cabinet level, but attempts by the Legal Affairs Committee and the Constitution Implementation Oversight Committee (CIOC) to reinstate the clauses through amendments were rejected by a section of ministers supported by backbenchers who said the proposal to declare their wealth will jeopardize their safety.
You have not put in the time limit that who must declare within a certain period, right? Because if you don't do it that way, you're opening a room for mischief. And remember, you are putting this law for yourselves. And one day, you will remember my wise advice.
Those supporting the wealth declaration proposal, including a declaration of income, assets and liabilities, argued that it was meant to guard against the use of public office for private gain.
I accept, and I don't think it is draconian. Let us do Kenya a favor, honestly.
On a day when we are deliberating the most debated bill in the House, bill in the country, i.e., the issue of integrity, is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ministers out of 42.
Proposals to subject individuals seeking political office to public vetting were also rejected, as well as one seeking to have those with live court cases have their names published.
The Constitution actually provides that a free and fair election is more or less enough to do the vetting for those who are going into elective office.
In an unusual session that saw Parliament sit up to midnight, MPs resumed debate on the National Intelligence Service bill in the morning and rejected a proposal that would have seen them subjected to vetting by the spy agency and instead proposed to have the agency give a classified report on individual MPs.
So I would want that they focus their attentions on issues of national security, and if they have any information, that information should go to the police, and if you're gathering any information of that nature, it should be to another agency, but it should not be their sole or primary responsibility.
It's accepted. I mean, that there has to be vetting. And the vetting here it is just to give background information. Who will be giving background information? Mr. Chairman. So I think we need to be practical.
The spy agency was, however, allowed to carry out searches without warrants in emergency situations, but only if they seek the orders from the court within a period of 36 hours.
It is not the business of the NSIS to deal with crooks. We have a whole police force which has all mechanisms to deal with crooks. And therefore, Mr. Chairman, since the intelligence is supposed to gather intelligence, let them go to court.
Under this, there is no power of arrest. All the power that the Director General is being given is basically on search, seizure, and interception.
Meanwhile, a person who will be found with classified information with intentions of benefiting any foreign power or entity will be liable to a 7-year imprisonment.
How would we protect whistleblowers who detect cases of corruption?
It is true that there is a risk to members getting documents and being victimized. But on the other hand, it's true that there is a problem where a member of the service, somebody else could get access to documents prejudicial to national interest.
We must have a mechanism of punishing individuals who illegally and procedurally and with a threat to national security access classified information.
Respective parliamentary committees will have oversight powers over the spy agency. Parliament is rushing against time to pass key constitutional bills whose deadline is on Monday, the 27th August. Hussein Mohammed, Citizen Weekend.